transmission problems. I have to try to do something with my truck today. I think that, well, I hope that if I take some transmission fluid out, because there seems to be way too much in there, not of my doing, but too much transmission fluid in there, and if I let a little out, get it to the right level, and check the fluid that I removed to make sure there's no metal shavings or milky substances or anything like that in it, then hopefully things will clear up and start working again. But first I'm going to work on the painting for a little while until it warms up a bit more. It's not freezing, but it's supposed to get up around 70 today, so I'd rather work on it around 70 today. Can't blame a guy. So, see anything different about me? Tough guy. Nah, it's not a black eye. It's black paint. I went to, sorry for the shaky. I only try to shake that much in the restroom. Dingleberries. After we last spoke, my brother let me know that he was going to the new bar to go do some work over there. And all they're doing, all they're doing right now is painting and stuff like that. And if y'all saw from a previous vlog, I helped him start doing that paint. I was doing the roof, the ceiling, and he was doing the walls. Well, that's where we left off that day. We hadn't been back since. So what you saw at the end of that day was all had... He was going up there today, so he let me know. Not saying I needed to go, you know, but just because I've been asking, I want to go. So he let me know he was there. So I got to a stopping point on the painting. I waited for something with my mom, and then, and as I was painting, I was getting drips and drops, and I got a drip on I got them all over me actually, but that was one I didn't even realize was there, because I didn't have a mirror to look into. And one of the guys that was there, his name is Mike, a good buddy of ours. He and I were talking about UFOs and aliens, because that's what you do. And we don't have internet access there, but I had the laptop, the DJ laptop. What I was going to do was just play music. Well, we ended up using my phone, hooking it up to the speaker, and listening to UFO tales and stuff, and alien stories, and you know, all that cool, funny, can you believe it type stories, like documentary types, you know, like where there's supposedly some kind of substance behind them. Well, that being done doing that, I didn't record anything, so I figured you guys would understand if I explained. It was UFO stuff. And now I'm back here at the studio, and the temperature is dropping. Holy monkey. It's supposed to get down to like the low 30s, if not lower, with the wind chill. And then tomorrow, high in the upper 30s, low in the 20s. I know that ain't crap. A lot of you maybe, or some of you, there may be somebody out there who's watching this in the northern United States where they're dealing with a lot colder temperatures than we are here in South Texas. For instance, my dad is in Illinois, Mattoon, Illinois, and he said it's 7 degrees there at the moment and snowing. So it's kind of like spring break here. Well, anyway, now that I'm back here at the studio, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna a text message. I'm going to I don't know whether I'm gonna paint or not, because like I said, it's getting cold and it's whipping in, and now I'm concerned about whether I want to add an extra heater out here for the dogs or not. I'm gonna definitely seal them in, and I put some nice bedding down for them, not the ripped up stuff that they, I already got. I got some newer stuff, made it thick enough so that if they're laying on it, they're not gonna get the cold concrete. Hey buddy, I'm talking about you, bud. And so that's where I'm at, but we'll talk again before the night's over. I've got a plan. Oh, great, right? Always with the plans. Behind me, see that wall back there? It's just a regular wall. But down here, and on that sofa, is where the dogs camp out. It's their little pallet, if you will. Now, there's also that chair there. What I think I'm gonna do is, I have some lumber, some 2x4s that I got, and I have about, I think there's like 8 or 10 of them. I'm gonna build a little shelter inside of the studio here. It's gonna come out from that wall you see back there till probably about the area I'm standing in right now, about 8 feet. Just a frame, like a simple square frame, long enough, wide enough to put a nice tarp over, and the walls of it, and the top and the sides to be covered, and then with one of those little heaters right there, not low enough where it's gonna be a fire hazard by any means. Believe me, I already looked this up. And create a little cove for the boys and girls. Huh? It traps in the heat because the heaters will be blowing inside of this little cove, and it'll trap it all in and be a little hot box, and that'll keep them warmer. You gotta take care of them. It's hard, but it shouldn't be. It should be something that you just want to do. So take care of your animals. If you have neighbors who neglect their dogs, their cats, or whatever, do what you have to do. That's a tough thing to say, but the welfare of these animals, they don't deserve that cruelty for no reason. I mean, it's not right. It's not necessary. They shouldn't have to be subjected to freezing temperature. Domesticated animals aren't used to that type of thing, in my opinion. I mean, I could be wrong, but I would say bring them in from the cold. I mean, do what you can. Keep them out of the rain. If it's blazing hot, give them shade and water. Feed them every day. I mean, come on. Talk to them. Play with them. Show them attention. All they want to do is love you, man. They turn aggressive when they're neglected, just like people do. That's right. Okay. That's it for me tonight, boys and girls. I'm finished, and it's cold. I'm stealing these guys in for the night, and I'll talk at you later. Have a good night, everybody. Stay warm.